everyone, this is Dr. Serembis, and this is week 4 of our course, and we are still continuing on learning styles, which is module 2. I wanted to draw your attention to the first paper that is due on learning styles, the learning styles assessment paper, and just tell you about some things that I actually put into the course shell that I believe will help you. I put in a section that I call writing tips. And this is in the blue panel of the course shell right below resources. So before you get to all of those little tabs that you click on for the different modules. And in the writing tips area, I want to just show you the items that I have there. So here is the area that I've placed some writing tips for you, and I just want to describe those. At the very top is the Purdue Writing Center. I find this to be really helpful. You just click on that and it takes you to Purdue University. They call this their Purdue Online Writing Center. Now you can use this table of contents down here to get to an area which will show you how to format your paper. The site does take you to general APA guidelines, which is what I'm trying to show you here. But if you want to look up citations, that type of thing, you can just look down in the table of contents, or you can type that right into the Search the OWL search box and then click on Go. Now the next thing that I have here is a sample APA paper. Now, this is something that was put out by the American Psychological Association when they first published their latest edition of the book, which was a number of years ago. There were some errors. And so the paper that you find in the online Purdue, I don't believe is as up to date as this particular paper is. I like to look at sample papers myself when I'm trying to write something in APA format, so I find this to be really helpful. So you can just scroll down and you can see how the APA is formatted. Now, of course, this is a research paper, but it still gives you an idea. And I'm trying to scroll down to references, etc., what the reference page looks like, and also what the title page and abstract looks like. Next, I placed in a table of APA citations. I frankly find this also to be helpful. I happened to find this a year ago, the table, of course, contains MLA, APA, and CMS. However, if you go to the middle part, that's where the APA content is. And you can just look up the general approach to an APA paper, and then there's several pages on just different types of references. So some of you may actually find that also to be helpful. Now, the last item that I placed in here for you is a short video. It's 2 minutes long. You may not even have to watch the entire thing. I find it helpful, quite frankly, because I have difficulty figuring out how in the running head to get the page numbers and also to get the words of the running head. This short video shows you exactly how to do that. Frankly, I think it's magic. So I happen to like this. Now, I also briefly just wanted to talk about your paper because it is 20% of your grade, and I'd like you all to be successful. So again, if you have any questions, please do email me, phone me. My phone number is actually on the syllabus and also in the course shell. The paper is due on December 16th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I do want to add, though, that if anyone is having any difficulty because of the storm, if you live in the area of the storm, whenever you can get in contact with me, we will arrange another date for submission if you need extended time. I know there's lots of power outages along the coast. So what I'd like to point out to you, it's really important that after you take that learning styles inventory, look at what you need to include. Okay, so there are 4 different items that you really need to cover well. The other thing is you do need to use the APA format, which I'm sure you've guessed by now. You need to have 4 pages of text with the title at the very top of that first page of text. You will also add a cover page an abstract, and also a reference page. You can write in the first person when writing this paper because it is going to be looking and analyzing your own learning style. The other thing that I would like to add, again, it's 4 pages of text. I always say to people, go on to that 5th page because you want to make sure that you've given me 4 complete pages. You know, it's so disheartening to have a really good paper and find out the person only gave you 3 pages of text, 3.5 pages of text, because I really do have to deduct points out of fairness to all students. Certainly if you write more than 4 pages, that's fine with me. That is the minimum. Now, for grading the paper, you will see criteria for both the A paper and the B paper. Look at that A paper and say to yourself, have I really hit upon all of this? Have someone else read your paper for grammar, to make sure that it's correct, that your spelling's correct. Because, spell checker only checks those words that are spelled correctly, but may not be correct for the context in which you are writing. I hope you have found writing tips to be very helpful to you. This reminds me, Michelangelo said, I am still learning, and I still find that I am still learning. So good luck with your paper. Thank you.